Hi everyone! Sorry I'm unable to be physically present in class today. I'm back home in North Carolina for my best friend's wedding, which means I'm actually at the beach right now. Life is hard. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into things and talk about what it was like growing up as Ruth Simmons. Ruth was born on July 3rd, 1965 in Grapeland, Texas. According to CityData.com, in 2009, the estimated median household income was $23,000 in Grapeland. In Texas, in general as a state, it's around 48. The most common occupations are truck driver positions, agricultural workers, metal workers, plastic workers, basically hard labor, material movers, that sort of thing, and Ruth's family was no exception. Ruth's father was a sharecropper and her mother was a maid, and the small amount of income that they did bring home had to be carefully used to provide for all 12 children. But according to Ruth, in her interview with U.S. News, my life had not been all that arduous, contrary to the way that my life is often presented, she says. I had this wonderful grounding by my parents, and then an extraordinary streak of luck. But in my opinion, Ruth's success had more to do with hard work than an extended lucky streak. When Ruth was a little girl, she would sit and watch her mother finish up work, pressing fabric for hours and hours, and Ruth remembers sitting and thinking, gosh, what an awful thing to do. But her mother never complained. And even though Ruth's mother died by the time Ruth was 15 years old, Ruth always kept her mother's hard work mentality in mind as she pushed forward through her education. Clearly excelling in the Houston public school system, which at the time was segregated, her teachers strongly encouraged her to attend college. In 1967, Ruth received her BA from Dillard University, a private historically black liberal arts college in New Orleans. She then went straight to Harvard and received her master's in 1970 and her PhD in 1973. And I think we can all agree, as students who are seeking master's degrees and PhDs, that this is no easy feat for anyone. As Ruth completed her master's, she married lawyer Ruth Simmons in 1968. They had 2 children, Maya and Kari. Ruth and Norbert divorced in 1989. After years of success in the academia, Ruth is currently enjoying her retirement. Now I'm going to hand it back over to Mallory and Kaylee.